My name is Peter Bruninger from AVShowrooms. I'm here with Jared Duckerson from Jolida. Jared, how are you?
I'm good, Peter. How are you doing?
Doing really good. What are you going to show us today?
Today I brought the new FOZ XT-R. XT stands for crosstalk, R stands for reduction. This product is to run with your vinyl setup. It's going to sit between your phono stage and your preamplifier or line stage. And what it does is it helps improve channel separation by reducing the crosstalk coming from the cartridge. And I think there's a few out there that have a hard time setting up at your azimuth on your turntable. It will help correct that as well. So overall, what it's going to do is it will create a better image and bring better definition to notes.
Well, what we'll do is we'll get the wires out and we'll do a quick install, and then we'll do a before and after so that the viewers can hear the difference themselves.
Sounds
Before
good.
we do that, I want to show everybody the system. Thank you very much, Jared. We're using the NOLA Brios. These are Brio Trios, but with the extra woofer, so I call them the Brio Quads. We have the Triangle Art reference phono stage down below there on the lower shelf. We have the Triangle Art reference line stage in the middle shelf. We have the Triangle Art reference amplifiers monoblocks to the left and to the right. We have the Triangle Art Concerto turntable with the triplanar long version of the triplanar arm with the Apollo cartridge by Triangle Art. It's a very big, airy soundstage the system throws, so we can't wait to hear what the FOZ is going to do. So let's get on to installing the FOZ. Here we go. Okay, prior to using the FOZ XT-R, let's check our azimuth. We like to use the Funk Acromat on Triangle Art turntables. We'll drop the record on. Now we've already set this, but I'll show you again. We've used a bubble balance. You put one bubble here, and you put the second bubble down here. And you take the cartridge over to the record and drop it down. And both bubbles have the dot right in the middle. And then show the camera here, we're very close to right in the middle here. Now many tone arms don't have the ability to set azimuth. Azimuth is the left and the right cant of the cartridge. So this tone arm does. It's a triplanar. It has 3 screws here. So you can go back and forth and set it and check it and set it. And you can use a FOZ meter to do so, or you can use the FOZ we're using today in a snap to do it. If you do it with a FOZ meter, you have to calibrate your meter. It may take up to 40 minutes to get it set right. And again, if you have a tone arm that does not allow the adjustment of azimuth, what happens when azimuth is out? Well, that can cause one channel to be out of phase with the other channel. This causes images to spread across the stage in an unnatural way. So again, if you can't adjust azimuth, you have to make some type of correction to get your azimuth set. And that's what the FOZ XT-R does. Let's install it. So if your azimuth is off, the FOZ XT-R is a permanent solution. It remains in your system, and you simply activate it, or in this case off and on. Okay, well, I'm going to do the installation here, so you, the user at home, can easily see that the first time out of the box, first time I've touched this unit, how easy it is. AC input, Do I have that right? There it goes. Output, input. We have the output using Purist 25th anniversary over here. We have the input from the phono stage using Incline David level. Interconnect here. So let's hook it up. Output first. And input second. Now we have a switch to turn it on and off. Get that in nice and tight there. Okay, good. And we're all set to do our demonstration. Okay, Jared, could you put the test LP on, please? The Ultimate Analog Test LP. Here we go. You can put it on there.
If I can. There we go.
Okay, and then there's a clamp over to the left. Just drop it on so it's sit down level. Okay, very good. There's a switch on the motor.
And we're off and running.
Off and running.
Okay.
Okay, and then the tone arm is released, and there's a cueing mechanism right in the back.
Let's see. Okay. So viewers, we're going to play the two azimuth adjustment test tones, one for the right channel and one for the left channel. We're actually going to start with the left channel first, because that would be track 2 on the Ultimate LP. And so we're going to start off by turning the XT-R on, and we're going to hit the active switch, and we're going to select left calibration, which is already there. We're going to drop the needle down, and then we should get a signal. Ooh. Okay, there we go. We got some sound, and we're going to basically move this knob until we get the lowest setting, which it looks like we've dropped about a little bit more than 3 dB of crosstalk from the right channel, because that's what we're adjusting, is for the crosstalk that would appear in the right channel that's coming from the left channel. Okay, now off to the right channel, and doing the same thing, and look at that, we're going to get about the same, almost same amount of crosstalk. And looking at the XT-R, my knobs, looks like I have more crosstalk in the right channel than in the left, and it looks like we have one channel that is out of phase and the other channel is in phase, which means our azimuth is a little bit off, and the XT-R is telling us that. So we're all set.
Okay, viewers, so Jared just proved that our azimuth is off a little. I no longer trust the bubble. It was off by a barely perceptible amount. So let's do it before and after. We have the FOZ turned inactive. We'll clean the needle after the test record. This is a hard brush. Okay, we'll swing it over. And we'll drop the needle on Vanessa Fernandez.
Get so far gone. Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Perched up in a rocking chair with my feet all bare, rolling my blunt in a cigar wrap, living at a lesson mind. Never do take the time, waiting for my heart quiet as it's kept. How did I get so far gone?
Okay, I've just picked the needle up. I'm going to swing it back to the start. I'm going to flip in active. Here we go. And I'm going to drop it. No other changes were made, as you can witness here. Make sure that's right over the start. Okay. Here we go.
I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong? If I took the time to replace what my mind erased, I still feel as if I'm here but I'm gone. Perched up in a rocking chair, feet all bare, rolling my blunt in a cigar wrap, living at a lesson mind. Never do take the time, waiting for my heart quiet as it's kept. How did I get so far gone? Where do I belong? Where in the world did I ever go wrong?
So did you hear what I heard? I heard a more expansive stage. Did you hear that too?
I did. I noticed that her voice projected out further towards you.
I did too.
It gave you more of a three-dimensional sound stage.
It sure did. It sure did. And this is the third time we tested that this afternoon. And it was, even standing off axis during the last test and not being in the listening spot where you, the viewer, are now, the difference was profound.
Oh, yes.
What's a little background on the unit?
Well, this circuit was originally designed for reel-to-reel tape, believe it or not.
I'll be darned.
I mean, once again, back to reel-to-reel tape, where it all started, right?
That's right.
Tape heads produce a lot of crosstalk.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, so that's where this concept started from, and there's been a few products with it. I would say it hasn't been such a nice package. Jim has applied a meter to it, so we can see, like we said, like you said earlier, the crosstalk. We noticed that the left channel was producing more crosstalk in the right, and not so much in the left. And the azimuth was off just a tiny bit, just a few degrees, which makes a difference.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was profound to me, and I bet it's profound to you too. So thank you very much, Jared, from Jolida, for coming in and showing us that if you think you have your turntable set up perfectly, you just may not. And that the FOZ may do the job for you. So guess who I believe in now? I believe in the FOZ.
I think so do I.
Yep. Well, thank you very much. Peter Berninger reporting from AVShowrooms, and
Jared Dunkerson from Jolida Incorporated.
Thanks, Jared, for visiting today.
Thank you, Peter.
Great demo. Thank you very much, viewers. Take care. Bye-bye.